Hello everybody, my name is Zen. Welcome to MineMogul. Alright, it has been a couple days since I last uploaded a video. I apologize for that. I have just been pretty overloaded with just a lot with the channel lately and just some other things going on in life. But we're gonna finish this. We're finishing this factory and we're finishing this game. It might not all be done one episode, but we will finish the series. At least that's the plan. And we're getting pretty close to finishing it. So let's see where we're at. Let's have a look at the quest line. So what do we have left to do? We have these 5 quests right now that are unlocked and we are working on, which has to do mostly with copper, iron, gold, and steel. There is slag, but we haven't started with that yet, and I'm gonna leave that till later because I have no idea how to do this. I think we just have to put like random coal inside of the furnace to get slag, as far as I'm aware. We might work on that after we finish the iron rods, steel, gold, and copper. So, until then, we're going to keep working on that. And let's take a look at what numbers are moving up and which ones are not. So, we got plenty of copper rods. And it looks like we're still getting copper rods. And I don't know how. Let's take a look at... Yeah, we're getting copper rods here. Okay, we need copper gears and copper ingots. Well, since this is giving us so many rods, all we need to do to get ingots is just get rid of this, and we will move this like so right here. So we're now getting ingots, which we need anyway, and we'll be getting those right away. Once we got the ingots, we'll start putting these inside the blast furnace. Now, we've been blasting steel this whole time, so we don't really want to finish diverting things from the blast furnace anywhere else until we finish our steel. Because of that, that also makes it a little bit difficult to make gold gears, iron gears, and copper gears. So ideally, we end up setting up a second blast furnace. But to do that, we're going to need more coal, because I don't think we're getting enough coal going in there. Now, I could be wrong, but judging by how much coal's coming down this line, which it doesn't seem like there's much, it doesn't look like we're getting enough coal. And you would think by now we would actually be getting quite a bit more coal, because considering how much is coming in here. But it looks like when you put it through the sifter, you are transporting a lot of coal, you're turning a lot of coal into gems, and you're getting rid of quite a bit of coal. So it looks like the sifter actually dilutes the amount of coal you get. So we could get rid of the sifters to put in another blast furnace. That might work so we get more coal. No guarantee though. We'll tackle that problem later. What we might do instead is just add more coal to this line from further on behind with another miner. So that might work. Now I just want to check, is this miner on? Yes it is. Okay, it's doing its job. Alright, so what do we get now? We need gold ingots and gold plates. It looks like we're getting gold plates. We should almost have 500 right away. We can then switch that to ingots. We are getting iron pipes, which is good. And then for steel, we are currently making steel plates, which we have completed. Now we need steel pipes, and we're not making steel pipes yet, so we need to figure out how to get steel pipes. Now, unfortunately, the steel plates are on this line, and to get steel pipes, this is going to be a little tricky. Actually, it might not be as tricky as we think. So the steel plates are coming up here. All we need to do is get a pipe roller here, and we should be able to get steel plates. But the problem is there's also this line here, which is our copper ingots. So we're going to need to do a little rewiring and to make this happen. But I believe we have a pipe roller right here. Okay, so we're going to pause production here for a second. I'm going to put a pipe roller in. And we're going to put the pipe roller right here. Ooh, actually, it fits right here. Look at this. Look up. Perfect. Look at that. It looks perfect. Now all we need is a merger. Can we merge here? Where's a merge piece? Yes we can. Okay, we're gonna merge there. We're gonna put a straight piece here. And we're gonna take this and drive it right in there. And put these on here and we should start rolling into pipes. And it looks like that is working. Okay, fantastic. So, once we finish this, we're going to need to start getting steel gears. And that's pretty easy to do because all we need to do is... all we need to do is put gears in here. That's it. And just run those gears directly into the box. And or just leave the ingots. We might want just to do ingots first, then gears, then we're done with the steel. And then we can move on to other things. Okay, so it looks like polished gold plates are going to be finished next. And how long until we get iron pipes? Well, we should take a look at, or how long until we can start making iron pipes? We should start looking at, are we producing iron rods right now? I believe we are. Oh, no, we're producing iron pipes right now. Never mind. Okay, great. So once this is finished, we can get iron ingots. All right, so copper ingots is on the way right here. That's great. After that, we need copper pipes. So we'll need to make a copper roller and then a pipe fitter right here, and then voila, we have those. Okay, in the meantime, what are we going to do? Well, we could use more coal. If we get more coal on the line, that can enable us to add another blast furnace and also speed up the speed at which we get the slag achievement. Are we calling these achievements the slag quest? We have the slag quest and the coal quest. And that's still a lot of crushed coal. So what we need to do is get coal on this line somehow and then filter it so that we can put the coal elsewhere. Can we break this down? Oh, we can. Look at that. This is a coal mine right here. Hold on. This could change the entire game. This could change the entire game. It is. It's going to change the entire game. Okay. Oh, there's another miner right here. What in the world? This is coal and gold. Ooh, okay. Well, that settles it then. We're going to put coal and gold on this line and filter it. We just need to decide when we filter it. And it looks like we could filter it right here. And just pop gold on this line, the coal on this line, and hopefully that doesn't overwhelm the line. It's probably going to, but we can also always deal with that later. That's a problem for future us. But yeah, let's see if we can get that done right now. So what we're going to need is a sorter. And we're going to start with the sorters first, so everything just starts working in operating condition. So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to put this in here. And then we need gold. Hold on, can I pick it up, please? Please, sir. Put that in there. Now the gold goes that way. Okay, sweet. And then if I put this here, hold on. The right stuff should go out and the bad stuff should not. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. We need a small little gold piece as well. Okay, I think we're okay. So now we need to put a basket on top of this so we don't accidentally pick that up again. Toggle. Okay. So if we grab this and we put this here, it is correctly filtering. Fantastic. Now, since that's the case, we can put a merger here. Perfect. And we'll place this piece like so. Filter this through here. And it is working. Look at that. Fantastic. It's a little overwhelmed right now, but it'll get around to it. We're operating. We are operating. Now, this sorter might actually get overwhelmed. We might need another one on top of this all. But for now, it should be okay. All we need to do is just add coal. If we add coal, I think we're in business. So let's get to business. Auto miner Mark 1. This is the guy we need. Let's turn that off. We won't turn it on just yet. So now we need a merger piece here. Or yeah, we need a merger piece right here. So we're going to merge. There we go. We merge, and then we bring this from here. Voila. Connected. Let's merge this one as well. So here's a good merger spot. Oops, that's not the correct direction. Okay, there we go. And we just gotta go straight out of here. Okay, and then all we gotta do now is just turn this on. Now, is there gems on this line? Yes, there is. So we should be filtering for gems further up the line. We should be fine. I hope. We're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna get a lot more coal in a short period of time. Let's grab this, put this on the line. Grab this too. So thankfully, when things come out of here, they don't seem to come out overwhelmed. Never mind, I'm wrong. They do come out overwhelmed. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, now we have coal and gold on this line. Something's beeping. Okay, there's a lot of ore here. I don't know why there's a lot of ore here. This seems to be working efficiently, but maybe we're starting to overload it now. Oh yeah, it is starting to get a little overloaded. That's just probably spilling over occasionally. That's not good. These sorters easily get overwhelmed. Very easily. And I don't know if there is a, like, an industrial sorter that sorts things at a heavier or higher rate of volume. There might be. We should go have a look. There actually might be. I'm hearing beeping again. I thought we solved the beeping. Where's this beeping coming from? I didn't even know there's a polisher over here. Where? Where's this polisher? Oh, it's right here. How is... Oh, there's coal on this line. Hold on, how's coal getting on this line? Oh, maybe it just spilled over from earlier. Oh no, it's spilling right here. Why is this... Oh no, oh, I see. Oh, I see that... Oh no. Okay. That's bad. I'm confused. Why are there gems going on this line? Okay, so we need... this is easy to fix. We just need to add coal in here. This is no problem. We can fix this. No problem. We will get rid of the beeping. It will no longer be an issue. We just need a small piece of coal here. Put this in the basket. The beeping should stop. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now coal and gold goes through here. The only thing that should go through are gems. This gem should go through this basket here into the polisher. And the polisher should stop beeping now. Should be a gem in here any second now. Any second now. There it is. Okay. So that's working as intended once again. We're good. Now over here, however, this could start to get kind of hairy. Kind of fast. And what we were looking for on the computer was a bulk sorter, like a bulk splitter. I don't think there is a bulk one. There is one that like splits 50-50. But we need something that like... So a sorter conveyor. Yeah, so a sorter. That's what we need. Is there a bulk sorter? Roller conveyor corner. Roller conveyor slope. Roller sorter. Sorts items on rollers. Set the filter by placing objects inside the basket. Okay, what's the benefit of this? We'll purchase one and take a look at it. We can't even pick it up. We have too many items in our inventory. Do we have a lantern we can just burn? I'm gonna toss the mining helmet away. I'm not gonna keep it. What in the world is going on here? Okay. Put that in there. Alright, a bunch of iron ingots. For some reason, we're there. Okay, toss the hat in there. We're not using the pickaxe anymore. Put that in there. We're not using this vertical bulk sorter. I'm gonna put that in there too. There we go. Okay. This is like also the waste bin. What else are we not using? The chest. Not using the chest. Are we not using anything else? I think that's pretty much good. Okay, let's go pick up this roller sorter. Just take a look at how big this thing is. And maybe we can get an idea how to use it. Okay, it's about the same height, and it doesn't seem to be particularly any more bigger than a regular sorting machine, which we'll put beside for comparison. Oh no, it's slightly bigger. It might be able to take a bit more volume, maybe. No guarantee though. Yeah, let's have a look at something else. We have a roller merger, a reverse splitter. We have a roller routing conveyor, a roller conveyor with a toggleable direction. Polish sorter, merging conveyor, nope. Routing conveyor, heavy conveyor blocker, smart splitter, nope. We have walled pieces, screw conveyor, and an ore overflow splitter, large walled splitter. So there isn't really a sorter that's for like bulk sorting. The only way to really bulk sort is to split first, and then from splitting, you sort after the splits. So that kind of is kind of annoying, but it would work. Yeah, we have a steady stream of golden coal here. Doesn't seem like there's too much coal that overloads this line, though. It's occasional, but not too much. It's sustainable. Okay. So how are we looking on... Okay, we got plates and rods. Now we need gold ingots. We need to figure out where the gold ingots are coming from and where they should stop going. Okay, so we don't need these plates anymore. The plates are kaput. We can get rid of this machine. And we can put this here. They're just going to have a long roundabout way of getting to the drop-off point, which is fine. It's not a big deal. And we're getting gold ingots now. Now, we're almost at iron pipes, which is great. We're nowhere near steel pipes, which is not great. We have all of the copper we need to now get copper gears. So, if we had a blast furnace for copper, that would be ideal. Now, we are getting a little bit more coal now. It's possible we could put a casting furnace in here. Let's take a look. Where is casting furnaces? Here we go, cast furnace. Okay, let's purchase one of these things. Big box. All right. Casting furnace. Voila. Put you there. Can we fit this here is my question. Probably not. Yeah, this is too big. We might be able to fit it here, maybe. We could try to get rid of this gold, because we don't need this anymore. We only need gold gears. Actually, we can get rid of all of this. We can get rid of all this gold and just drop it in from right here. It doesn't need to be even sorted anymore. The sorter basket is no longer useful. We could just get rid of this. Solves the problem. Get rid of these lines. We can add more gold infrastructure later if we need it, but getting another blast furnace would be, or a casting furnace I should say, would be so much more useful to us than any of this gold that's currently here. Okay, get a little more room here. Let this go up upstairs to wherever it needs to go, wherever the heck it's going. Okay, get rid of this. This is great. This is great news. I don't even think we need this lantern anymore. Not gonna lie. There's just so many lanterns out there. I'm just gonna put it in there. Free up some space. We'll put the drill here, magnet, and wrench and hammer. Okay, it just kind of messes with my hotkeys, but that's fine. Okay, this should be able to fit a casting furnace in here. And on the bright side, there's already a coal line going here, so as long as we put enough coal on this line, we should be fine. In theory. Okay, look at this. We should be able to fit this here. Okay, great. Now, the only question is, where does the coal go in? It goes in right here. We could just split right here. Split it. Coal goes in there. Coal goes in there. Gears come out here, and do we have enough space to wrap around? Maybe. This is slag. If this is slag, actually, we should just add the slag quest right now. We start working on the slag quest. Activate the slag quest. Okay. We're gonna put this in here. We're starting to get some slag. Does that count? Yeah, it does. Slag ingot. Okay, so we're gonna need to make a belt go this way. We could also probably just go up over there if we need to deposit it that way. We're gonna need possibly more coal on the gold line. Possibly. We might not have enough. We might have to like divert it later. But we could try splitting here. Okay, so what we need now are... We need to get iron in here, or sorry, copper, and we need copper gears. So we're gonna get 3 copper... what do you call it? Casting molds. Purchase those. Okay, let's take our casting molds. We have 6 of them. Jeepers. We're gonna put these in here. Okay, now we need to route this line into the deposit box first before we actually get this thing going. And I'm gonna add some mergers to do that. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Take a corner piece. Voila. Okay, the gears get on the line. Question is, can we easily make it to the deposit box from here? It looks like we can. I think we'll make it there. We go straight past the blast furnace. And then we can take a turn into the drop-off box. Great. That's fantastic. Okay, we can also get rid of this and just put a straight piece here. That works. Okay, voila. So now, all we need to do is get coal going into here and copper going into here. Now, what goes up here? This is steel. Okay. And where are our copper ingots? Our copper ingots are, like, far over here. However, we could just start routing them from here into the casting furnace over there. So, that's pretty easy to do. We just gotta start building from here. And we won't turn it on just yet, so we don't panic while building. Let's grab slope, bring this down. We gotta get over there. What's on that line? I don't know. But we need to stay up high here for a bit. Okay. We're gonna turn here. I think we should be able to stay up at this level without having any issues. Looks fine. Nothing should be on that line. Turn here. And deposit into the casting furnace. Why is there steel on this line? Hold on. Oh, no. It drops from here. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Okay, that changes things. Well, I can fix that. That's no problem. All we gotta do... This is so janky. All we gotta do is go straight here. Then turn. Then go straight again. Then turn again. So we leave a gap. So it can drop in there. Okay, so now that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Now we need coal, and we need to hook up the copper. So let's go hook up the copper first, and then we'll hook up the coal. Let's get rid of these supports because they're in the way. Alright, head over this way. Now all we need to do here is turn off the copper faucet and redirect it going in here. That might cause a beep down there. Might not. Might be fine. I think it's going to cause a beep. Yeah, you. Maybe not. Okay. Nope, you don't want to go there. I don't want you going there either. Come back. Come back. Yeah, this way. Get on this line. There we go. Okay. Okay, the copper should now go in there. All we need to do here is add a splitter with the coal, copper. Right here. Get rid of this, but we need a splitter piece first. That would be right here. And we're going to get rid of this. And then we add this. And we are now getting coal into the other casting furnace. And hopefully we get enough. If not, we're going to need to get more coal. And it looks like we're not getting enough actually even in this furnace, but barely. So we're getting slag occasionally and copper. But look at that, copper gears. Nice. It's a start. Are we still getting slag? Okay, we're getting iron now. Bummer. Oh, and this... Wait, why does the iron just drop off there? That makes no sense. Oh, it just comes up here and... Oh, that's why. Okay, because this is not... It's not going anywhere, that's why. Okay, well... Oh my god, I hit the... Use the hammer again. I literally just deleted the place I just put down. The piece I just put down. Of course I did. Okay. Get rid of the supports. There. Okay, problem solved. Put that there. Okay, so we have an issue where we're not getting enough coal. We're getting some coal, just not enough coal, because we're only sometimes getting steel and sometimes getting iron. So, to get more coal, we need to put more on the line by the gold, or get more on the line earlier on and have like a coal line that runs in here and attach it just to a coal line further up the line. Which is going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. I think we could attach coal here. If we could attach coal right here, this is a good place to attach coal. Then we could, well, right here. Then we wouldn't have to worry because this will just get filtered through here, and it looks like this has no problem filtering the coal. So all we need to do is get a coal line over here. Wow. A lot going on here. Alright. We need to find coal. That is our objective. We need a lot more coal. Currently not making enough. Okay, is this? This might be the answer to all of our problems. This might just be the answer to all of our problems. It is the answer to all of our problems. Okay, great. We're gonna turn that off. We're going to take this lamp pole and move it over so it's not in our way. Put it right there. We're gonna get rid of this. Okay, and we're gonna draw a line into this conveyor over here. We're going to merge all nice and cleanly. So let's get rid of that. Let's do this. And we will merge. There we go. And put this on the conveyor belt. Now we just gotta turn this one on. And we're good to go. Now getting more coal. Hopefully this just does not overload the line further up the way. We're gonna find out if it does though. Thankfully this thing should work as a like a line conditioner, so it doesn't overflow this line. Like it's got a steady stream coming out of here, but like our work can get kind of bundled up back here. But this is only going to work so much as a line conditioner as long as this thing doesn't get overloaded with too much ore, and it could, so that could be bad. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, we need to increase the means of coal production so that we can make sure that our blast furnaces operate at maximum efficiency. Now, I'm pretty sure we can get another coal miner on here, but I'm just wondering if we add one more, if it's just gonna just overload the crap out of this thing. I don't know. Oh, wait, here. What do we got here? Maybe there's some coal here. Let's have a look. What do we got? That's the heavy. Here's the medium. This is just coal, straight coal. And this isn't too far. Okay, we'll add this one. This is all we need. We'll turn this off. This should be plenty of coal. I don't think we'll need more for the 2 casting furnaces. I think we should be able to handle this. The only question is, can the line handle this? And I don't know. I don't know. It might not be able to. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay, let's get this coal over here. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oops, we don't want to do that. That was a mistake. Here we go. Let's get rid of that one. And we'll just merge right where this one starts. Oops, that's a merger piece. Don't need that. We need this guy. We're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to merge right here. Voila. Okay, now let's turn this one on. Okay, so the problem here is probably going to happen at the crushing machine. I would imagine if there's anything that's going to get overloaded first, it's going to be this guy. Because this thing is kind of blockading everything from going through. And we're just gonna start getting a lot more coal now. But, well, actually, we might not start getting a lot more coal. We might get more coal in this line, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get a whole lot more coal, because this is kind of, this basket is actually throttling everything. So, that does make things a little bit more tricky. I guess we're going to observe and see what happens. Let's see. Are we getting coal on this line yet? Yes, we are. Not a lot, though. Like, actually, it's only a few small pieces. It does add up over time, but it's not a lot. Let's put this on the line. And we'll get this one on here too. Hey, that might overload this crusher over here for a little while. How are we looking? It's not too bad in there. It's looking all right. I think we're handling it. Okay, that gets us a bit more coal. I don't know if that's going to be enough for the furnace, but it might be. Maybe fine. Is this polished already? How is this polished? Do we have a polisher back here? I didn't think we had a polisher back here, did we? We must have a polisher back here. That was because that's a polished gem. How else would we get? How else would we get a polished? I'm so confused. The gem came out polished. I am incredibly perplexed. Okay. Well, somehow it got polished. Look at this! Even this is polished! How? That's not polished. But how's that? Well, that looks polished anyway. Okay, now this is actually starting to become a problem. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, so in that case, what we're going to need to do here is we're going to have to split and then sort and figure this out because this is going to get overwhelmed very quickly. Okay, we're going to turn off... We're going to turn off one of these. Let's turn this one off for now. Actually, you know what we could do? Better idea. We could just turn off the gold, or turn down the gold. Well, hold on. It's not overflowing. Yeah, it's about to overflow. Oh god. Okay, we need to solve something. We need to solve this fast. Okay, we need a splitter, and we need to like then sort twice. I think we have enough room to do that. I don't know for sure. Actually, we could split here, sort, and push in, split, and then sort and push. Yeah, we could do this. This is just going to get messy for a little while, and we're going to hear some beeps. Okay, so new plan. We're gonna start creating slag. Where does the slag go? The slag goes over here. We're gonna polish slag. The slag goes in the bucket. Okay, we're gonna be making. We're gonna hear some beeping, guys, for a little while we fix this. Okay, so we gotta get rid of this guy. That's creating. Oh god, that's so much ore. Okay, get rid of that for now. Jeez. Okay, this little guy is gonna have some stress. We're gonna have to clear physics objects very soon. He's gonna get very stressed out very quickly. Okay, there comes the beeping. Alright, so, what we gotta do here is we gotta do this live. Live, on camera. We gotta sort. We gotta sort, and we gotta split. We'll have to merge later. So where's our splitter? We're gonna use this. Okay, things are gonna get messy. We're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna put this here. Voila. Okay. Then we're gonna put a splitter here. Yes, like so. Now, one needs to be gemstone, the other one needs to be coal and gold. Oh boy. Oh god, oh boy. Alright. Okay, we're gonna put gold in here. Where's the gold come out? Gold comes out there. Okay, that works. Oh, okay. I can make that work. We can make that work. We can make that work. This is getting really hairy really fast. Okay, now we need another splitter right here. And we need, coal? Or gold? Does that work? Yes, and coal needs to go in here. Now we need to bust some of this up. So we need some mini coal. And mini gold. Now we need a lid. Where's the lid? Here we go. Let's put this here for now. Toggle that. Okay, so now gold and gold goes up there. Gems are going to come out on the side right there, which is bad. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Crap. Okay. We need more room. What we need to do is we need to push this thing back. We need to push this thing back. We need to... We can only go back by one. Oh god, no, no. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start pushing this back. Where's the basket one? There's gonna be a big mess. We're gonna have to clean this up later. Okay. Get rid of this. Nope. There we go. Okay. This is all I know how to do. Okay, here we go. That's dealt with. Now we need to move this back. This is the crusher. Do we need another crusher? I don't think we even need another crusher now, actually, that we mentioned it, because we're crushing everything beforehand. We don't need another crusher. Okay, fine. Fantastic. Okay, what are we doing with this here, then? Great. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. And we just go straight here. Oh, no, we do need to go up again. Wait, why do we have to go up again? Are we fine? Okay, we're fine. Alright, so this is here. Actually, we should just go back up. We should back it up a bit and we'll move over to the side. Okay, now we're gonna go straight. Okay, then we're gonna split, like, right here. So we're gonna get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of that. Now split right here. Like so. Okay? Now... I don't know if that's gonna work either. Okay, now, new idea. we're going to... new idea. Okay, we're gonna alternate going this way and then... Nope. Nope, that's not gonna work either. Okay, we're gonna go straight. We're gonna straight. Then we're gonna... Nope, we're not gonna do that either. We're gonna go right, left, split. We're gonna split here. Not like that. This is so much ore. This is a problem. Not like that either. Not like that either. God dang it. Nope, stop moving. There we go. Okay, it splits now. Okay, so we're gonna put a splitter here and a splitter here. Okay? Alright. Oh, God. We need coal and gold that goes in this one. Oh, boy. Okay. The gold and the gold come out straight. Okay, that's fine. You do that again here. Does that work? Okay, they both come out straight. Great. We can merge those? Is that what we want to do? I don't think that's what we want to do. What the heck are we doing? We're doing this to deal with volume. Okay, and then we need to split again to sort the gold and the coal. Can we just send all the gems down one line? What's going to happen to the gems? The gems are just going to get eviscerated if we don't do this correctly. Or we could just have a gem basket. That could work. We're just wasting time. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Golden core, gold and coal comes out one end. Sure. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Little gold in here. And then little gold in here. Little coal. Little coal in here. Get in there. And then little coal. Nope, that's big coal. Little coal in here. Okay, great. And then we're going to basket. The top. We're going to put the lid on. Toggle. Toggle. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to clear physics objects. Yes. Okay, so now we can start thinking. Okay, so gems come out the side here, which is great. But the problem is that's not great. We actually want the coal and the gold to go out that side instead, which would be better. Excuse me, this is a problem. This is still a problem. Okay, gems. We will need to figure out how to get the gems over there. So for now, we're going to send the gems this way. We're going to send the gems this way. I don't know what to do about the gems right now. Okay, the gems are currently going up. God, I don't know why. I don't know why the gems are going up. Don't ask me why the gems are going up. Okay, we're gonna send the gems up that way. We can make this work. I got a plan. I got a plan. Okay? I got a plan. Okay, we're gonna go here, and we are going to merge. Voila! The gems have been merged. If I turn, the gems should still be able to come up underneath that. Okay, great. Those are just gonna circle around and around. The gold and the gold. We need to get those on this line. However, this is filtering for gold only this way, and it would be better if we could filter for. We could just separate them once again, so that would make it easier. And we might be able to do that back to back with like 2 sorters back to back. This might work. This might not. Okay. This actually might work. This actually might work. Okay. If we put coal in here, what happens? Does the coal come out? Okay, the coal comes out the middle. Okay. If we put gold in here, what happens? The gold comes out the middle. Okay, we need to put coal in this one as well. Actually, no. I know what we need to do. We need to get rid of that. We need to put gold in both. Put gold in both. This is so ridiculously hectic. Gold goes in there. Gold goes in there. Gold's going to come down the middle. Correct? Correct. Okay. There we go. Okay, gold, middle, great. Okay, and then we can go up, like so. Figure that out later. Figure that out. That's a problem for future us. Okay, great. So the coal comes out the side, or the fronts. And we can make it go underneath. Okay, we gotta clear physics objects again. Oh my god. Overwhelmed. Okay, we need mini coal. We need mini gold. So mini gold goes in here. Mini gold goes in here. Voila. Okay. Is this correctly working? I think it is. So it filters for gem first, then it filters for gold and coal. Gold and coal. Okay, great. So now we just need to connect these two lines. Okay, we're going to clear physics objects once again because things are getting out of hand. And we need to put the basket lids on top of the baskets. And we should be able to do that right now. Toggle. Toggle. Okay, that solves that problem. Okay, great. Now we're going to take this over here. Now we can't. Oh, darn it. Okay. God, just rats. Okay. We can fix this. We can make this work. Okay, we're gonna go up. Please tell me this works. Please tell me this works. Please tell me this works. It does not work. Go ram it. Let me go up here. We can, but that's not gonna work correctly. Not the way we want it to. We can go up there. Can we turn here though? We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay. All right. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. Okay. This is the coal. This is the coal. Okay. The coal needs to be joined, but we should be able to join it once we add this corner piece here. Now we need to get gold on this line right here, and we need to get the coal also over here. Okay. So this we'll get rid of. This we're going to turn. And we're going to go straight, turn. Are we on the same line now? I think we are. Okay, and then we can go all the way here. Get rid of this piece. The gold is now working again. Okay. Great. Now we need to get the copper working. Now the copper needs to also be merged with this line. God, I have no idea how to do that. We're going to try to go up, and then we need to get the copper, like, over there. Or not the copper, the coal, I should say. Okay, we're going to go up. That will not work. That's a bad idea. Okay, can we... How do we get out of this situation? This is so not working the way I was hoping it would work. Okay, what if new plan? Can I do this? No, that's not gonna work either. God, what do we do? How do we get this out of here? There's gotta be a way. Maybe we gotta, you know what? New plan. We're gonna try to make the gold go higher. That's gonna cause a polishing issue. You're gonna hear some beeping any second now. We'll get that fixed later. Okay. This should work now. If we can get this over here. There goes the beeping. Yeah, that kind of works. That works. Okay. So now we can try to get the coal out of this finangled mess. Somehow. Okay, I'm gonna do a spin move here. What the heck? Oh, that's why. Oh, it doesn't even come out that side. Whoops. I didn't realize. Okay, now we know. Okay, we're gonna go straight here. Then we're gonna go up. Please work. Okay, this is not gonna work. How do we get out of here? Wait, we can go back this way. Yes, okay. New plan. We're gonna try to get out of here. We're gonna go from here. Oops, nope, get rid of that. We're gonna go from here, turn that around. And we're gonna bring this down like so. Bring this here. Add this corner piece here. Okay, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Now we just need to join these two together. Okay, we're gonna go up. We're on the same level now. Now all we need to do is we also need to figure out where the hell to send those gemstones. We just need to get these two pieces merged, and we should be able to do that right here. Voila, they are merged. Okay, great. Now this is the gemstone that's going around forever and ever. All we need to do is get this gemstone over here, and that should solve the gemstone problem. There was some coal on that line. Man, this is crazy, but it should now work. We just gotta add this here, and that should now work. Okay, all we gotta do now is... Actually, we don't even... This is filters for gems, I think. Was it filter for gems? I don't even know. Okay, we don't even need this thing anymore. We can just send this direct line in. We're just gonna get rid of that. And get rid of that too. Get rid of this. Bring this over from here. This is just direct gold straight into where it needs to go. Okay, great. Gold problem solved. Now we have all this coal, and we gotta get the coal. Where do we gotta get? We gotta get the coal, like, onto this line right here. This is the line we need to get the coal onto. We gotta get a merger piece here. Voila. And we're gonna bring this line back from over here. That should work. Should be able to make this work. We'll go up. We'll take a turn. Take a turn, so we don't drop it right on there. Okay, we have completed it. We have merged the coal. We are now getting more coal that was going into both of the blast furnaces with this absolutely finagled mess that we have created down here. And it doesn't seem like we're getting overloaded, so all the machines are operating in full operating condition. Okay, but we should clear all physics objects because we're starting to get a big mess down there. Okay, now let's take a look at how we're doing. Okay, we're almost done with copper. We're almost done with copper, and we can start putting either gold in there or iron. Now it looks like we could do iron first, which is great news. We're making progress. Say, I don't think we need this anymore. We can just put a straight piece here. We should buy more straight pieces. We need conveyors. We need walled straights. We'll buy 100. Great. Alright. So, everything should now work correctly. It does take a while for this machine to spin up. Where is this going? I don't think this is going anywhere. Where's it? That's not doing anything. Where's this coming from? Nowhere. Okay, I don't even think this is being used right now. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't think this line is being used at all. It doesn't look like it's being... Oh, wait, hold on. Nope. Yeah, it's just not being used. Okay. Well, we can get rid of it. It's not being used. Get some of our pieces back. Yeah, get rid of this. I'm going to find out later that we really need to have that, and it was very important. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. Okay. Like one of those things where you delete something very important in your code base, and then suddenly your entire code, like, collapses, and you think you didn't need that, like, little semicolon, but it turns out that semicolon was extremely important. Okay. We got rid of that. That clears up a little space, which is nice. What's happening here? Okay, coal is getting dropped off there. That's fine. Okay, rolling iron pipes. We don't need iron pipes anymore, so we can actually divert this iron from wherever it's coming from elsewhere. So we can actually start here and get it over to a casting furnace over there. Do we want to do iron first? Possibly. This is a mixed iron going inside here. Currently, not enough coal is getting in here. Oh, no, we're casting. We're good. We're casting. We're in business. How about here? Are we casting copper yet? We haven't gotten... I'm not seeing any copper coming down this line, but this machine, the copper takes a while to spin up on this machine because the copper has to come from much farther location. Let's get rid of these supports. They're kind of annoying. The copper should be coming any second now. Yeah, here we go. Copper's on the way. Copper is inbound. Quite a lot of it, too. Fantastic. We have a well-oiled machine. We can almost add more copper, but that'd probably be a bad idea. We have too much copper right now. Things are going to get a little bit more hairy when we have to start polishing stuff, but it shouldn't be that bad. But adding this at the casting furnace does make a huge difference. Okay, yeah, we're getting copper gears. Look at that. Okay, great. We should have enough copper gears any second now, and we should be unlocking the next phase of MineMogul, the MineMogul quest line. So we'll be able to get Copper Mogul pretty soon here. We'll need ingots, plates, rods, pipes, threaded rods, gears, and wire coils. So we'll probably optimize for gears first. And we might as well add a polisher here now, because I mean, we need it. We're gonna need it. I don't think it matters if it's polished or not now for affecting it. Can I get rid of this? Can this go here? I might have to get rid of this first. Can this fit? Okay, well that fits there. We just gotta drive it in there. That's awkward. We'll just do this. There we go. That polishes the copper gears. Let's see. We're getting... I don't know if it matters or not if they're polished. This is currently unpolished. Does this make a difference? Polishes it. Nice. And we have 387. If we pop this bad boy in, what happens? Yeah, it still works. Okay, we're fine. Just polishes them now. But we'll need that for the next level anyway, so we might as well start working on it right now. That's great. Fantastic. I'm excited. Question is, do we want to unlock that section next right away, or should we just finish with the gold first and then the steel? What do we got with steel? Are we making any steel stuff? We need steel ingots. We got plates and rods. What are we producing? Oh yeah, producing steel pipes. Okay. Yeah, this part of the game is kind of like you just have to like slowly chip away at stuff. It's not like it's all going to come overnight. Factory is still growing. We could add more production, and actually it would probably be good for us to add more production. We just have to scale the splitters a bit more, which is a little bit more difficult to do, but it is functioning. It is functioning. We could use more steel. We could use more steel, which means we need more coal. I don't know if we're really getting more. I guess we're getting some coal here. Not a lot, but getting some. Are we an operating business though? Okay, so it looks like we're still not getting enough coal in that casting furnace. We are getting enough coal in that casting furnace, but just not that one. These splitters don't always split evenly though. Yeah, it's currently everything's going in there. We need a 50-50 splitter here. Actually, how does that look? I think we unlocked that. Walled straight conveyor. There's a routing conveyor. What's it called? We need a... Oh, no, it's a 50-50 splitter, and I think it's a roller? Roller conveyor, slope roller conveyor. Oh, but I think the 50-50 roller splitter is really big here. Yeah, this thing splits 50-50. But it's huge, and that's not going to fit in this tiny little line, unfortunately. Unless there was another one. I think there's a smart splitter. I think the smart splitter works. Hold on. Is there a smart splitter in here? Smart splitter conveyor. Yeah, it's a wiper blade. Okay, let's try this. This might actually be the solution to our whole problem here. We just picked it up. Yeah, it's one piece. Let's try this. How's this look? Yeah, that looks like what we need. Smart splitter. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Put our smart splitter in here. That should solve the problem. Hopefully. Only two pieces got in there, but it should be a bit more even now. Like, it's not a direct 50-50 split, but it's better than the other splitter. Let's see. Are we getting enough coal? Looks like we're almost getting enough coal on that one. So a ton of coal on this one. Might work now better though. Yeah, almost. It's a definite improvement. We can still use more coal on that line though. Man, we have so much stuff going on here. Okay, so getting more coal in the line should be manageable for the golden ore splitters we have over here. Operative word on should. It might not. It could actually get crazy. If it gets crazy here, stuff will just start overflowing. Actually, if stuff did start overflowing, that wouldn't be the worst thing if we did have a splitter over here splitting that. Like right here. Okay, we'll solve that problem later. Let's see if we can get more coal on this line first. Ideally direct coal. Let's see. What do we got over here? This is gold. Heavy auto miner. Where's our regular auto miner? This is gold. Okay, we don't want just gold. We want copper. There might be copper over here. If we put this on the line, it'll eventually get onto the gold line. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, this is gold. Very nice. Don't need. This is iron. Is this thing even running? I don't think it is. Oh, it's not. We're gonna leave it though. We don't need iron right now. Okay, what about this? This is iron and coal. No, we don't want iron and coal. We want just coal or cold and gore. Cold and ore. What about over here? How are we looking? This looks like all the miners have been used up in this area. Whoa. Yeah, no, we're good here. Okay. This is iron. I don't know where this actually goes. This goes over here. Interesting. We actually could put more coal on this line, and it might be able to get filtered later on down the road. How is this filter system working on this line? Is it good? It doesn't... Well, here it's no problem. It's starting to get more congested here. Not that bad. How about up here? Okay, we merge again. It's getting decent. The splitters are functioning. They could handle a lot more volume. This goes cold and... Okay, it goes down here. Ah, but then here is where things get crazy. Okay, well, we could increase volume. It would just, like, start blocking stuff up further up the line, which could be bad. But if we sort it up here, like, for example, like right here, that would be kind of difficult to do. Well, it does look like we got our copper polished gears sorted out. We have finished the copper quest, which is great. We have unlocked the MineMogul quest, which we can start working on right now. But because I don't want to see our entire sidebar become completely full with quests, I think it'd be better to just leave it for now, and we'll finish the iron and gold, steel, and slag before we move on to the next tier. And I think we'll leave it here for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This one was a little bit of a shorter one today. I'd like to record a little longer, but I haven't been able to due to my schedule. So hopefully the next one might be a little bit longer, and we'll make a bit of a further dent into the MineMogul spaghetti factory escapade that this has become. And today, I'm really happy we were able to sort out this 4-sorter conveyor basket nonsense. It worked. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you in the next one. Zen out.